and because I'm damned if I'm going to play Stay Puffs when I'm having a tempo nightmare. We're going to play Walking Stick late. No. Which one's the Eric one? Yeah, hard to tell. We're going to play Walking Stick, which is Eric's entry. And I know he's really excited about this one. I think it's very different. When talking to him in the Discord, it's very different to what he's tried to do before. I know he took some chances, and you know what? More than anything, I'm really excited to see. Now, I don't think equally with him I've got specific settings. So let's just see how it plays as default, I guess. I don't know what his is it buffering for anyone else or just mine? I think it's just mine. Seems to be okay. Let's go pin 3 for this one. Says difficulty easy. Walking Stick. So Eric kept this hidden from us for quite a while, and I think he had an idea and then he went off and he had this crazy plot and then went off and rooted some holes on it, and it's definitely different to his usual. But I think there's still enough touches that makes you know that it's an Eric course. Which is kind of what we want. We want people... I mean, plot looks pretty cool. So we jacked up the plot pretty high. Got a big lake / sea coast. So we're going to kind of play out to it, but not really use it as a crutch. We're miles over the top of it. Love the little island. I'm assuming we're going to find some goats down there. Let's go and look so we can make him happy. Oh no, he's just put a lighthouse. Lazy. Disappointing. This competition is insane. This just like the ones I played today have all been really good. I just played rods and absolutely loved that. This is fun. I mean, I like that it's kind of no frills golf. And I mean that in the most positive way possible. Clubhouse is probably going to be really good. Ah, the ticket buildings. Oh, I like the way he sunk it into the cliffside. That's really cool. I like the yellow flowers and the ferns. Yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah, I think so. Well, I think we knew that was going to happen in terms of you've got a new game, so many more options. Now, one of the things I know, I haven't seen his form because I don't think he's filled it out yet. One of the things I know Eric was really working on was when you were blind and when you weren't. So there's going to be some shots where we play and we end up in blind positions, and that is, whether we like that or not, that is 100% intentional. Which is going to be interesting because that's different. Bunkers? I feel like the sculpting on this one's a little funky, but I'd have probably just raised this bit of land. But equally, I kind of like that he's left it because it means that we're not massaging around the land around it and making it all... I don't know. No, I changed my mind. I think it works. Fun green. Okay. Probably want to be coming at it from this side. So I think a 3 wood down here is probably okay. He does need to. Well, that's not a good tee shot. Please stay on the fairway. Thanks, Eric. And we do have a view of the pin, but we don't see the base of the pin, so... Which I think is what he's worked pretty hard on, just trying to hide bits and not... Planting's good. I've not put myself in a good position. I swear my tempo has just been the worst today. Poor Wes. Nice opening hole. I feel like it's a real birdie opportunity and I got nowhere close to one. Classic. Ooh. This is a good look. Ah, I like this. So it's sneaky. It's nowhere near an infinity green, and yet the sculpting makes it look like it is one. This is really well done. And I presume we can bound it on, and you're going to have some blind pins over here, I guess. Yeah. Fun. I'm all for this. This is like taking crazy chances and stuff. But with a better golf course? I mean, that's a great view of the whole plot. Go on, feed down. Love it. And I've just noticed we do have fringe. I'd have lost it. I think if it's getting this narrow, I think you'd be better just losing the fringe completely. I also tend to think links courses don't really have that much fringe much. Let's go. Oh dear, dreadful part. Do I want to play 1v1? No. That's nothing against you, it's just not something I'm interested in, and we're doing some judging for a contest, so it's really just me going through and playing and commenting on courses. I know it's the default backdrop, but I really like the Delta backdrop there. Gives some great depth to it. Still no Foxen. Fun little mini punch bowl within the punch bowl, I guess. Okay, so if we hit way down here, probably okay, but... Huh. Let's go to hit. I feel like I don't want to hit driver, because I'm worried about whether I'm running into that bunker. Let's go with this. And then hopefully we're getting past those bunkers and not blind. Yeah, so we can sort of see I like that we can sort of see the pin, sort of not. Oh, that's just not a good swing. Maybe a little bit too much. I think the lighting's great as well. All Muni guys know each other. That's how it works. Okay, blind tee shot, ton of space. Could hit all the way over here. If we do, oh look at that! Look at where you could be rolling. Huge slopes on the greens. Go on, final down. Okay, so and this is some of the blind stuff that it is intentional. Wish we didn't have the... Okay, yeah, so we can't see the flag, but you could have done if I'd gone further left, which I like. How do I want to play this? Definitely don't want to go out the green. This is walking stick, yeah. Have I not called it walking stick on there? I think you might have to refresh the stream. I'm certain I called the name of the stream walking stick this time around. Let's see. What do we want to do? I kind of want to end up a little short. It's par 5, so I mean, bounding on just short is perfect. And we've got a little flop. Hopefully. I like this. A lot of options as to how we could have played this. Hopefully that gives me a pretty makeable birdie putt. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, probably I can't putt, so I'll still come away with a par anyway. Oh no, we've made a birdie. Yeah, good green. Nice backstop. I do think the greens are... I don't really think Eric when I see the greens, and I mean that as like neither an insult nor a compliment. It's just different. It's not his style of stuff. I think it fits the course though. I don't know about this little patch of rough. I feel like it should be raised a little bit more, or, like given the some of the slopes we've got around that we have mowed fairway on. I don't understand why this wouldn't be fairway unless it was bumped up a little bit. Yeah, but I like the hole. I feel like we'll go up. Do we want to go up here or? We want to use the backstop, really, don't we? I mean, for all the chat that it got, House did do elevation change well, as in the sight lines and that. And this does no different. Didn't need the slow. Damn it. Is Finland not Scandinavia? Could have sworn it was. But yeah, another good hole. Just like different, really different. Another big slope on the green. I like the camber. I feel like we can kick towards the right hand side here. Yep. What I love, I think he's done, the undulations he's done are really, really good. In the sense that you can, they're not overpowering, but they're bold. You can see where the ball's going to land and roll to. Now, I've had one critique on this one. I feel like we've seen, I don't know, I feel like the screen could be a little bit more wild for the land surrounding it and the length of the hole. It just feels like we've got the one big tier, which is something, and the spine, and I like both of those, but kind of feels like we have divided it into 1, 2, 3 pins, and we're just going to have 2 up here. Whereas I think it could be a bit more random in the way that some of the land around it is. Oh, that won't last. No chance that will last. Huh, there we go. Again, really like the cut. I just think if there's one thing I normally think of with Eric golf holes, it's that they are meticulously designed, and you kind of, here's option A, here's option B, and I know that's kind of how he started doing this. I now feel like there's loads of space, there's camber, there's undulations, there's blindness. It's just a bit more organic, and I really like that. I don't think it's not over flattened, it's not over smoothed, but there's still the kind of wavy edges that I know he likes. This one kind of feels like don't feel like the tee shot. I'm not going to say the tee shot doesn't matter that much, but I don't know. I don't feel like the tee shot matters that much, I guess. So we've got a nasty slope here. I guess this one's pure second shot. He claims you want to be right. I don't really see that. I guess with these bunkers maybe, but you're carrying them all day anyway. I think your big miss is you don't want to be down this side. Would like that to get a little bit more of a kick. And hopefully that just funnels on. Could have done better. That's a poor putt. And we got away with it. 3 under. Jeez. Okay, double green. Funky little slopes. I think if my one critique I'd say I've got so far is that the greens could be a little more random, like the little mounds or like smaller breaks. I think the big slopes are in are good, and the big slopes themselves are more random. I would like to see those little. Don't want to use them. Okay. Yeah, I really like the big slopes, and particularly coming into this green, I think the ground undulations are great. I would just like a few more little ones, like those kind of little linksy borrows that you get. I think would really push this one over the edge a little more. And we're going to stay up in the wrong part of this green. Oh well. Somewhere over here? That said, like the greens themselves are really good. It's more just, and maybe that's personal preference. Oh, thought that was okay. Just a little hard. Yeah. Got a 1 2-year-old and I've got another due in like 3 weeks. So yeah, got to get these playthroughs done pretty quickly. Huh, so we've got drive ball par 4. Again, love the land movement. I'd maybe like some of this to be a little bit more bold still. Great green site. I'm not sure how much I love this one being blind, if I'm 100% honest. And you've got the ocean. I would quite like to see that a little bit more, but it's a really cool hole. It's a fun shot. And we're just short. What are we looking for? Not a flop. Quite like a splash of some sort. That will do. Yeah, I mean, the view is great, isn't it? That's kind of why I'd like it opened out from the tee a little bit more so that you can see it on both shots, but the view on the approach or the putt is good. What I'm looking forward to doing as well with this course is playing it an alternate way and just going different angles. Sightline through to this pin is golden. Great choice with this pin. Love the planting down here. Works really well. This is a good green. See here, I feel like we're doing less of one tier and we're doing more mounds and spines and things like that. Subtler tier up here I like. Yeah, big fan of this one. Don't get in the bunker. Ooh, very nice bounce. Haha, but behind that mound and we are blind, and I think that's exactly what he's after. This would be a lot of fun on TST. There's a shot. Okay, well at least we make that. Whoa, we're playing quite well all of a sudden. Let's throw it away. Where the hell are we going here? We're going that way, are we? I think this one, I maybe wouldn't have joined this fairway just because I've got no idea where I'm going. That would be the only thing I'd do, just to guide visually where we are. Or the waypoint I'd have moved or something to make it clearer where we were moving. Unless this happens to be a double green hole, but I can't imagine it is. That one might be though. Huh. If so, he's got all out quirk and I'm here for it. Not keen on the big rock? I don't mind the big rock. He's got a few. You mean this one? This one maybe a little less so. The ones over here make a lot of sense. I don't mind it. It's not necessarily wowing me, but I don't mind it. Don't know if I love this tree, personally. I do like the sightline to here. Still think it's a waypoint thing, though. Which I guess is maybe for the shorter driver to ensure that they don't get put in the rough. So I don't think that's as much of a critique as like that's just the game being stupid. Ooh, I like this. Because I think you've given us an opportunity to work our way down. Yeah, I think that's fair. Spaghetti Junction. I'm certain Eric won't understand that reference to the London Underground, but yeah. Nope, not quite. On the right. Oh, I'm not sure which one you mean. That's fine. I don't mind it. I think that maybe it's... yeah, I'm okay with it. Okay, where are we going with this one? Ah, this one we're going over there. Oh yeah, I mean you can see the flag there. I think the joined up fairway is generally working... ah, so this is that second half of that double green, right? Yep. Joined up fairway is generally working really well until you're not quite sure where you're going. So I assume if we go far enough right, we're going to peek at the flag. If we're going this way, it's just Alps templates everywhere, isn't it? Maybe this one is totally blind. Fun approach. This sort of green, this is what I'm after. Like the more little half tiers or like little mounds and things like that. Actually, I think you've got a good balance of them, so... ah, now come on, feed in off that slope, which I think it will do. Generally just enjoying the fact that this course plays pretty much as my eye sees it, which is good. Also, I don't think it's any surprise that like the course with the most like undulations and slopes to get close to is the one that I will play the best. Like, give me a slope and a way to bounce a ball close, and I'm generally far better at doing that than anything else. Great green sight. Might like a bunker short just visually to break this up. Yeah, I feel like what I might have done would have been to put another bunker in short here and kind of leave this as your infinity and drop the land down maybe, rather than have the fairway all the way and just make you feel like if you're hitting to that you are really hitting to a tiny point of green. But I do like it, and I like the way you've done the green itself. What a silly good contest this is. Just every course. I really don't have much on this one actually. I'm just enjoying it a ton. Huh. Thought that was way less uphill. I think I've just seen we've got back-to-back par 5s coming. It's always fun. So this one going to there. This is a good green. Again, I'd probably have mounded this a bit more. It's like you've had fairways running over this much ground. No, that's not a good tee shot. Deserved what we got there. But, still got a chance. Hey, buddy. How are you doing, JC? This is probably my last one for the afternoon. I need to go and do a couple of chores. But I managed to get 4 done and played awfully for 3 of them, and then this one's been okay. Yeah, it's great. I mean, name a course that has disappointed from this contest so far. Don't say Yara. But just like, it's silly, silly good. 570 yards up 109 feet. Fair play, doesn't look up 109 feet. This is important. I'm interested to see what Eric puts as like the difficulty suggestion for this course. I feel like this is a CC course. Not purely based on my score compared to anything else, but just the hazards are pretty subtle. It's just like blindness as a hazard isn't really a hazard in the game as it would be in real life. Yeah, we played Joe's earlier in the stream. That's class. This is good. I mean, what I really like is the restraint in using the ocean. When it comes up, it works really well. Found some tempo. And sit. Nope. 6:10. Yeah, haven't played Matty's yet. That's on the agenda. I'm going to try and do a few more tomorrow, probably. Might do a couple this evening. We'll see how we're doing. But I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun to judge. Crazy number of good courses. Love the skyline green here. I want to play down here just for the approach. Ah, good, and we get a backstop if we do that. Let's do that. But I don't want to go too far. Partial driver I think works well here. Not quite there. Are there any more dropping today? Don't know. People are kind of just doing their own thing now and dropping whenever. So we might have a couple. Pablo's definitely came out earlier. Can't remember the name of that one. Canuck tomorrow. Excellent. The Cauldron Green looks awesome. And then at 18. I was 18 drivable. Oh, he's done well. Well, I feel like we have to. Be rude not to. Come on, bound off the hill. There we go. Thing of beauty. As the designer intended. Oh, nearly the eagle as well. So there we go. I mean, walking stick. So, the blindness might annoy a few people in places, and I think you've got to understand that that's something that Eric was trying to do, and that's where I'm hoping that the form for this contest will really come into its own. I just thought it was a ton of fun. I had a blast trying to play the ball off slopes, hitting way off the sides of greens. -8, I know, after 3 horrendous rounds before that. I thought the greens were receptive, but also had interest. There were slopes I could use. I don't think you crutched on, if you'll pardon the pun, with the walking stick anything too much. You used the ocean really sparingly. All of the quirks I thought paid off. I think, what would I have nitpicked on? Yeah, the little rough mounds. Also, I don't know whether I'd like to see you use the delta base texture a little bit more. Everything felt very green. and then when it wasn't where you were doing the planting, looked like it was suddenly very dried out. So I don't know if that's something I'd have messed about with a little bit more, but I think you went back and forth on that, judging from work in progress pictures. Um, it's just a really good course. Like, I was looking forward to this one because I knew how many chances you took with it compared to your usual design. I will happily say that I think this is your best course by a mile. Um, I just think the way you designed and the variety of options and the way you let the golfer get the ball to pins and things in different ways. That's something I haven't seen you do as much. And yeah, look, buddy, I think you should be really, really proud of this. And I know you are. So enjoy. Right, people, I'm going to cut that there. That's 4 of those playthroughs, all really good courses. Just as ever, please drop designers a comment in threads. Let them just get involved with the contest chat as well. We've got how many days left of the window? Another 9 days for releases to come out. So yeah, just get involved, follow along, and then after that comes matchups and judging and all that. A lot of fun yet to come, and there's still some cracking courses yet to come. So yeah, keep posted and have a really good afternoon. Take care, people.